Hi everyone, welcome to Monica's Singapore Kitchen. Today I'll be cooking curry puffs, a great snack for all curry lovers. They are very popular in Southeast Asia. These are small pies containing filling cooked with chicken, potatoes and spices. I will be making two versions, the baked and the fried version. Come along with me to see how these curry puffs are made. So it starts off with the chicken, the Bombay onions, potatoes, which I have diced into 1 cm cubes, and also curry leaves. So heat up some oil and put in the curry leaves to extract the aroma of the curry leaves. And then we can also add in the ginger paste. Give it a stir for about a minute. And then put in the garlic paste. Also stir for another minute. Then we will add in our onions, the diced onions, and continue to stir this for another minute until you can detect the aroma of all these spices. So then you can add in the chicken. We need not cook the chicken thoroughly because later we're going to cook it together with the other ingredients. So what we need is to get a bit of white parts onto our pieces of chicken, something like this. So when it reaches that, we will then add in our diced potatoes, pour it in, and then give it a good stir. The seasonings comprise of light soya sauce, meat curry powder, chili powder, chicken powder, tamarind paste, salt, and sugar. So give all these ingredients a good stir so that they are all mixed well together. Alright, so it looks like it is all nicely mixed. Pour in about 1 cup of water first and then gauge and see whether we need any extra water. So pour in 1 cup first. Give it a good stir. Looks like we need another half cup of water. It's a bit on the dry side. So there you go. We have another half cup of water to join the rest. And then what we need to do is to cover this and cook for 20 minutes. So after 20 minutes, the potatoes and chicken would have been cooked at this stage. Mix them well and then give it a little bit of squish. Press it so that the potatoes, half of it will form potato paste while the rest of it still retains its original shape. So we can put this filling aside to cool it. Now we move on to make our pastry dough. For this, we need to sieve the following ingredients: all-purpose flour, sugar, and salt. Sifting the flour helps to break up the lumps, aerate the flour, and ensure even mixing of all these dry ingredients. So all these you just add it in before you sieve. Okay, so let's go. So eventually you see lumps left over. So you can either throw these lumps away or I'll just press it through the sieve. So here we have got chilled salted butter, which I have cut into 1 cm cube. Using this chilled butter is crucial for this pastry because it prevents it from melting into the flour, thus allowing for the formation of distinct butter layers that create flakiness and a light, airy texture in our curry puffs. Use our fingertips to rub the butter into the flour until you have a mixture that resembles coarse breadcrumbs with no big lumps of butter remaining. So just press the big lumps, if you see them. Try to work quickly so that it does not become greasy. So then slowly pour in chilled water, a little bit at a time. Addition of chilled ice water helps keep the butter cold and prevents it from melting too quickly, resulting in a flaky, more tender crust. Stir just enough of ice water to bind the dough together. Gently knead until the pastry comes together to form a dough, something like this, yeah? The secret is not to handle the pastry too much, yeah? Just as soon as it comes together as a dough like that, we will stop kneading it. Okay, so the bowl should come out clean as well. So we are going to wrap it with cling wrap and to rest the dough in our refrigerator for 30 minutes. Resting the pastry dough in the fridge allows the gluten to relax, preventing a tough crust, and also allows the butter to re-solidify, preventing the butter from melting completely during cooking, leaving pockets of air that create the desired texture. So 30 minutes later, our dough has nicely rested and it is also nice and chilled. So what we want to do now is to divide it into two for easier handling. So then just knead a little bit and to form it into a log. Yep. So our plan is to cut each log into 9 equal pieces. So I have normally cut into 3 first, and then each third I'll cut into 3 more pieces, making 9 pieces for each log. Do the same for the other one. Press it into a log and then cut it into 9 equal pieces. Each piece is around 50 grams approximately. Yep, 50 grams. So once you've done that, you just take one piece and then roll it into a sphere. Okay, something like this. Put it aside and do the same for all the other pieces. Eventually, you have 18 equal spheres. So here we have got 6 hard-boiled eggs. I will be using this egg slicer to slice each egg into 6 sectors. My plan is to put 2 sectors into each curry puff. Okay, so then you open it up and spread it out. Do the same for all the other 5 hard-boiled eggs. So eventually, all will be cut into sectors like so. So take one ball, press it into a disc, and use a dusted rolling pin and slowly roll this disc into a disc of diameter 12 centimeters approximately. Yep, 5 inches of 12 centimeters. So, okay, then we're going to put in the filling. About 2 tablespoons of the filling. Just put on the half of it, and the portion don't put right at the center, just put half at the upper half. Then 2 pieces of egg, then cover it up. Press the edges. We want to ensure a good seal so that when it doesn't ooze out, the filling doesn't ooze out when we cook it. So press the edges one more time. Then we are going to crimp the edges. Yeah, the normal way of crimping curry puff edges is something like this. So the crimping will ensure that the pastry, has a good seal and visually appealing. It adds a visually appealing decorative element to the curry puffs. Right, it should look something like this. Yep. So nice and beautiful curry puff. So let's put this aside and maybe we'll do one more, yeah? So press it into a disc and roll it out into a disc of diameter 12 cm. If you find that it's difficult to make the seal, add less filling, and you can just add 1 piece of hard-boiled egg rather than 2. So just take less filling like this and then take just 1 piece of egg. Yep, so it will be much easier to make the seal. Okay. So as per normal, remember to press the edges. Then we are going to crimp the edges. Okay, so it's nice and looks like a curry puff now. Yep. Okay, so do the same for all the others until you finish all the 18 curry puffs. I'm going to fry 9 of them and bake the other 9, and we'll see which one is better. Which one is better for your liking. So heat up enough oil for deep frying. Yeah, so we do the frying one first. So over medium flame or medium high flame, fry them until it is golden brown and crispy. Fry them in batches over medium heat and about approximately 7 to 8 minutes, or until they reach the desired color, turning them to ensure even browning. Yep. So we do not want a patch of dark brown color at the bottom, so we turn them periodically. Yep. So once it reaches golden brown like this, you can take them out and then drain the oil on a wire rack. Okay. Okay, do the same for all the other curry puffs. Eventually, all the 9 beauties are down here in their glory. Yeah, so you can see that they are beautiful. So let's move on to the baked version. So for this, we need to egg wash it. So lightly beat 1 egg and gently use a soft brush to brush the top and the sides of our curry puffs. So do the same for all, yeah, until you reach the last curry puff. Right, so this is our last one and it's ready for the oven. So let's put it in a preheated oven at 190 degrees Celsius for 25 minutes. So 25 minutes later, our baked curry puffs are ready. They smell so good, and can you see that they are golden brown in color? And let's put it on a rack to cool them. So this is our baked version. That's how it looks like. So now we can compare the two versions, our fried version as well as our baked version. So this is the fried version. So it is best eaten fresh and hot during breakfast or tea time. They are sometimes paired with beverage like soya bean milk or teh tarik. Let's take one and have a look. You can see that the pastry is crumbly and buttery and it melts in the mouth. The filling is moist, savory, thick and creamy. It carries the flavors of Asian spices. These curry puffs can be a form of livelihood, a family tradition, or a gateway to friendship. It looks so good. You can see the layers of the pastry. This one is the baked version. It's golden brown, the crust is crumbly and tender, and slightly drier than the fried version. The filling is savory, spicy, fragrant, and has a soft and moist texture. Look at the eggs, it looks so delicious. It goes so well with the, savory curry chicken. So, which version is your preference? Do let me know in the comment box below. So here are our two versions. Thanks for being with me until the end of this video. Do give this recipe a try someday, and as always, happy cooking!